YouTube, what's happening? It is Thursday, March 27th, and we're going to talk about the NBA. We have 2, 4, 6, 8 games on the slate today. It is a busy slate between all the sports. 8 NBA, 10 NHL, 14 opening day MLB videos already up, and 4 of the Sweet 16 in college videos also up for that one as well. So busy day all around. So we have 8 games. We're going to break these games down. We're going to look for some value. But first, as always, let's do a little recap of yesterday, shall we? We took these plays here. It was only 4 of them. We took Grimes. He didn't hit the PA. He had a bad shooting day. Hey, he had volume, lots of shots. He just didn't shoot well. So what can you do? Over in the Lakers Pacers game, hit. That was nice. Clippers made a comeback, and then they ended up winning by like double digits. So yeah, beautiful win there. And then Tingus Pangus did his job. Porzingis hit the PRA quite easily by the third quarter. So beautiful day overall. We love green days. 3-1 on the day overall. If you want the plays typed out for every sport I do, or if you want access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research, all you gotta do is go to the HQ and sign up. Simple as that. Easy peasy, right? So enough of that. We have 8 games. We're going to break these 8 games down. We're going to look for some value and see if we can have another green day. So let's go ahead and jump to the first game right now. All right, first game we're going to look at is going to be San Antonio and Cleveland. Let's see. It is currently 14.5 points for Cleveland at home with a 238.5. That is a big old spread. Let's pop on over to the injuries and everything depth chart. Cleveland first, and we see Mobley's out. What's wrong with Mobley? Mobley is rest. Now, they're 58-14. Now, I can kind of understand the teams that are already in the playoffs at this point in the season, kind of letting some players get a little bit of rest. That makes sense. It's the teams that aren't in the playoffs that doing rest is kind of hilarious. Like, what are you doing? Mobley, yeah, okay, sure. Jerome's questionable, whatever. All right, Spurs, who do we have? Everybody looks like they're playing. Good deal. Let's look at the spreadsheet, look at the numbers. 5-5, 6-4, 9v10 to push, 3 versus 30. That as soon as I saw that, I thought, man, it'll be a Mobley day. And then I see he's resting. So it's not Mobley day. And I'm not trusting Jared Allen to do anything because I'm standing around out there. So 4v17, that would be Spurs. That is a push. That is Spurs. That is both offense. Defense is kind of optional here. Last time I said that, the Spurs forgot the offense was optional for them as well. So 238 is our total. We're currently sitting on a 237.5 and a 234. So the total's looking a little high. I don't really want to touch that. Ugh. Props? Yeah, any props we can take in this one? I looked at, let's see. This is Outlier, link in the pinned comment. Click it, slime, get you a week for free for all sports. It's a great time now, especially since baseball's back. Beautiful time for it. We got Biyombo under, if you want a couple of those. We got Garland under. We got Vassell balled out his last game. So, I mean, hell, last couple of games really he's been balling out. See, he's been doing quite well. And against Cleveland, the last 2 games, he's done quite well. So now given this was both last season, but he still did well. And he has a history last 10 of average of 28. And he's averaged 26. That could be somebody to take. Do I love it? No. Do I like it? Yes. So I could probably take him, and because it wouldn't even be assists. It might just be points, rebounds, because 23 on a 25, that's 1.5. 28 on a 26, that's 1.6. Could take this. Minnesota shut him down a little bit, and New York shut him down a little bit. Could be an option. Let's see. Darius Garland was another one that popped up. You can see his RA is always pretty good. Head-to-head, last season doesn't really help any, but you can see he's averaging 10.7 on a 10.5. I don't love that, so I would prefer Vassell over, so I'm gonna take Garland off. Let's see who else we potentially could have in here. Biyombo again, Vassell again. See, now over point rebounds, now he's 11th. Barnes under rebounds says I'm not taking that. That feels low. I don't know why. Jared Allen under 100%, of course, because Jared Allen just stands around out there. But now it's the Spurs, and without Mobley, he could potentially do something. So, no. Vassell hit 3 threes. Let's see. Cleveland's 3-point defense is 17th right now. Could take a Cleveland 3-point shooter. That could be something. Donovan Mitchell, 100% under. Vassell, Garland, blah, blah, blah. Garland again. Yeah. I think the play I'm going to go with this one, it's either a pass because you do this thing, it's a blowout, you don't want to mess with it, or I'm going to take Devin Vassell to do work. So we're going to go down. Vassell over 26.5 PRA. We'll trust the PRA. We'll take that. We'll move on to the next game. Our game 2 is going to be Dallas and Orlando. And we can see is Orlando 7.5-point favorites at home with a 218.5 total. Head over here to the depth charts. PJ out, Davis day-to-day. Let's see what's actually up with them. Let's open this up. Okay, Martin. PJ has been ruled out Thursday, so no PJ, and Davis is questionable. I think he said he aimed to play though, so we'll see if he actually plays or not. Injury report. Any update here? This is the official .nba.com reports. So Dallas, yeah, he's officially questionable. Yeah, we see everybody else is out. Caleb, and we see Cole doubtful. Yeah, nothing. Everything's what's supposed to be. Good deal. Let's see. 3-7 last 10, 6-4 last 10, 2v6. That's a push. 22-29. That's kind of a push. Kind of leans Orlando shooting though. Orlando's not good shooting. Dallas is shooting great. 21. Man, who would you take in this? Nobody. That's the right answer. Nobody. Any props we have over here? Najee balled out last time. Nice pace in Orlando. I don't think it matters. Orlando's defense is not the bee's knees like it's been. Like we think Orlando's defense amazing. Look at the numbers. Yeah, they're 6-2s, but they're this. Their ratings 11th. We're used to them being like top 3. No, they're mid right now. And Najee is playing on a different level currently. Like, he better watch out. Nico might trade his ass. He keeps on playing this well. Stop it. You're gonna get Luka. I'm just telling you. Just watch it. You're gonna get grimed. You're gonna get Luka. You're gonna be wearing a different jersey tomorrow. He might just release you just to. No, we can't have good players in Dallas. So yeah, look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. PRA, you see his points, rebounds. He sometimes gets assists. Let me scroll down a little bit more. Head to head, you can't really use his numbers because he's the one taking all the shots now. So what's his number? 28.5 PRA. I probably gotta take it. Who else will we take? I mean, Banchera's been balling out too. Let's look at him. He's been balling out quite well. He's been hitting he's been hitting so many threes. And look at this man. He's a 3-point sniper now, isn't he? Can he get 2 threes against Dallas's 23rd ranked 3-point defense? He could. He really could. What's his PRA looking like? Yeah, he's been getting a lot of points, a lot of PRA, pretty good stuff. You could take that. What else can we take? KCP. KCP could be a play. I mean, look, outside of this game, he's been doing pretty great head to head. He does well against Dallas. I mean, that was the season. That was last season. So you can see number wise, he does pretty good overall. I mean, so we got 3 good options here. So far, if I had to pick, I'm taking Najee first because the way he's been playing, because somebody's got to take the shots for Dallas. Somebody. And then I would take Banchero because he's been doing great. Hell, I'd even consider Banchero threes because he is, how many threes is he shooting? A lot. Probably too many, but hey, guess what? He's making enough to qualify. So, hey, good deal. All right, I'm going to do it. I am rooting for Najee. He's been doing quite well. So we're going to go Marshall over 28.5 PRA today. I like the RA. We'll get the PRA on there. And he occasionally can pop off for a couple of 6, 5, 10. He hit damn triple double right here. So yeah, we'll take that. Move on to the next one. All right, game 3 is going to be Indiana and Washington. And we see it is Pacers 12.5-point favorite on the road at Washington. 234.5 is our total. Looking over the depth chart, Middleton and George. Let's see what's up with these two. Middleton is out for Wednesday's game. It is Thursday, my guy. So we got to go trust the injury report. Let's come over here and look and see. Neither team has submitted their actual report yet, so we really can't trust anything. Of course, that would just be too easy now, wouldn't it? Let's look at Pacers, who played yesterday. Everybody should be good. I'll be surprised if nobody played. All right, so let's go to spreadsheet. Look at the numbers. 7-3, 3-7. Obviously, one team's better than the other because Washington is garbage. That's just what they are. That's a push. That's actually a push. That leans Washington. That leans Indiana. Double defense. Both teams' offensive ratings are not good. Defense is here. I don't trust anything in this game so far. It's a prop game. Let's see who we got. We got Aaron to hit 2 threes. You sure you can do that, or are you going to stand around and make us lose again? Because that's a man. Look at the difference in the odds. 166 on FanDuel, but then like 225 on Caesars. Okay, one book hasn't caught up to the others. Oh, it's 2.5 is what he's averaging head to head. He does quite well. How many threes are you taking, good sir? I don't like this volume, this recent volume of 3 and 4. I don't like that. I like this volume, but not that. Let's see what else we got. Jordan Poole, great little matchup. We got some good numbers. We could look at that. Who else we got? AJ Johnson, Carrington under 3s. No, I'm not taking under 3s. Not in the NBA. Hallie, okay. Halliburton 32.5 with a 30 matchup with here. Okay, if he plays a normal game, he should destroy them. It looks like. Yeah. Or Siakam could do something. Okay, we can look at that. Oh, never mind. We're down here in the orange. We're down here in the dumpster diving section now. Ooh, that's a little too far for us. Jordan Poole, points and rebounds. How about PRA? Nah, points, rebounds. Is it just points? 16.2 to 15.5. 18.7 on 17. That's only a 1.2. That's not that good. Hallie, 36 on a 32. That's better than Jordan Poole. Goodbye, Jordan Poole. Goodbye, Aaron. Siakam has not played well in the last 2 games, so we are going to trust Tyler Halliburton. Who's that? Tyrese Halliburton. We're going to trust 36.8. What's his history against? He plays well against Washington every time he plays them, which tells me even if it's like they won by 12, they won by 4 in the last game in February 12th. So that was a good game. They won by here. So even blowout, he still played a bunch. So yeah, we'll trust Halliburton here. So Hallie over 32.5 PRA. We'll look at that. What's a double-double? Because he could easily get that. Double-double is minus 145. That should tell you a lot right there too. So Halliburton, PRA, next. All right, next up we got Atlanta and Miami, and we can see currently it is Miami 1.5, 227.5. Miami just came off that Golden State beatdown. Jimmy back in town. They didn't give a damn about that. So now Trey's in town. So we'll see how they do today. Let's go to the depth charts. We see Miami, Duncan, stay out. Don't care about Duncan. Don't care at all. Trey today. Trey is always day to day. He's like Giannis. He's always going to have a DD designation next to him because he's probable, like always. So spreadsheet. Let's look at the numbers. 7-3, 2-8. They were 0-10, but now they're 2-8. Good job. Good job. 6v21 is Atlanta. 14-12 is a push. 15-10 is a slightly Miami, and that's a push. At is Atlanta. That's Atlanta. I would lean Atlanta here. They're playing slightly better. They're 7-3 overall. They're playing good, trying to make a little playoff push. Pretty good stuff. Let's go to props, see if anything stands out. So far, I could see myself taking Atlanta plus 1.5 on the road. I can trust that. Miami could all of a sudden start like a hot trend because they just got the win over Golden State. They look pretty good doing it too. So we'll see. Trey Young, 38, 39. Of course, I would take the better number. This right here is why you always line shop. This is why you need to have multiple books. If you're stuck on just DraftKings and you don't use any other ones, you're getting 39. But if you use FanDuel, you can get 38. Always have multiple books. That way you can pick the best line because that 1 point can matter so much. So much. What else we got? Okongwu balled out. Who's going to guard who is the question. Who is where or Bam? And then Hero playing defense. I don't know about that against Trey. I can see Trey dropping. Wiggins. Wiggins been balling out recently, but good bit too. Okongwu over. I'm not taking Mamagwe. Bam hit a 3. Is Bam, stop shooting threes. Just stop. All right, we got enough. We'll see. Trey, we'll see what he does. He is averaging 41 on a 38. That's a 3 cushion with head-to-head. Not good the last 3 games against Miami. They've been kind of shutting his ass down a little bit, haven't they? Now, these are all this season. This is last season. So this season, he has not done well. We're going to leave Trey alone just for that simple reason. If you don't do good this season, that's 3 games. That's 3 potential. All right, Wiggins, what have you done? So Wiggins had to be balled out and then like kind of quiet. Like, what? You were all over the place. You were very inconsistent, good sir. Like you're averaging 24. Your number's 24. I don't like that. Very inconsistent. I don't like that. Okongwu. Let's see. Okongwu is literally you're getting plenty of minutes now. You are the starting center. You're crushing the minutes recently too. So, and you're doing quite well. So head to head though, not well. The 2 games literally last month where you started these games and you still didn't do well, that's concerning. So we have props. None of them look good. They all do historically bad against the other team. So I don't like that. And I already said I lean Atlanta on the plus points, but it's a pick 'em. So I think the smart thing, if you question a play, don't chase it. Just question it and just pass. There's plenty of things to bet on. If you don't love it, just move on. I'm taking a pass. Next game. Game 5 is Lakers and Bulls, and we can see it is Lakers 3, -3 on the road. 236.5 is our total. Head over to the depth chart. What the hell, Chicago? What are you doing? That's a lot of injuries. Giddey has been questionable for today. Vucevic's questionable. Kobe White's probable. Lonzo is questionable for today. So we have a bunch of things in the air. We know Kobe White's probably going to play, which is probably the best thing. Lakers, yeah, this says everybody's going to play it, but I don't trust it. They just played last night. I'll believe it when I see it. Let's go to the spreadsheet. 4-6. Lakers are struggling. Bulls 8-2. Look at them cook. Look at them cook. Points. They're shooting great. Defense is there. The ratings. Look at the Bulls cook. Chicago +3 at home. Do I dare? Do I dare? I mean, well, I need to know if everybody's going to play. You would think they would play. It's Lakers coming to town. That's a big game. And really, Kobe and Giddy are literally crushing this run right now because they are unstoppable. So I'm leaning Chicago +3. Let's go to props. See what we got over here. Let's look at the numbers. Let's see. Luka threes. It seems to hit a bunch. Giddy has been obviously Giddy up. Yep. Kobe White. Yep. It's like Giddy passes to White shoots, score, boom, everybody hits. See, look at the numbers. The numbers, they're so beautiful. Head to head, last time against the Lakers was March 22nd, which was 5 days ago. On the last 10, it was right there. They just played them in LA. He popped off for 15, 10, and 17. Nice triple double. This was at Denver. Now they're at home. Yeah, good deal. We got Kobe White, who's also been balling out of his mind recently, head to head. He did that against the Lakers, so you could take either one, really. I think I'm gonna lean Kobe White shooting because one, that I don't trust Austin Reeves to play defense. He just doesn't play good defense. So Kobe White's gonna get a lot of shots like usual, as you see. What was his shooting percent? That will tell you a lot. Field goals. Yeah, he shot 71% against Austin Reeves. That's who his main defender was at the 2 spot. So, oh, buddy. And then we always know Luka don't really play defense. Like, hey, whatever. He doesn't. That's just not his forte. So Giddy obviously did this against Luka. So yeah, this is a nice. You can even like water both of these dudes down and then take them like a 2-game parlay. Something like that would work too. You have options. So I think for this one, I'm gonna trust Kobe White, and I think I'm gonna trust him. Don't want to take PRA. Let's look at the last 10. He's a scorer. He is a baller. He is a shot caller. So just points, huh? Yep. We're going Kobe White, 26 points. So we're gonna assume that Austin Reeves is gonna guard him again, and assume Austin Reeves don't play good defense. So we're gonna say White over 25.5 points. And it's just gonna be now. You could easily take Giddy because Giddy's gonna be the one passing it to him, so he gets the assist. But yeah, there's so many options. I took Giddy last time. I'll take Kobe this time to get 26 points. He's averaging 30 in the last 10. He literally had 36. We'll trust that. Next. All right, next up we got Memphis and OKC. Currently Thunder by 10 at home with a 239.5 total. Looking over the depth chart. Case and Wallace, Jalen Williams. Let's see what's up with these two. I don't really care about these too much. Williams questionable. Wallace questionable. Cool. Memphis, Ja is still out. Ja, what are you doing, guy? Ja ruled out Thursday for hamstring. So that's Bane again leading the show. Okay, good to know. Look at the number, 6-4, 9-1. Obviously, Memphis had that little blow up on the bench between Bane and Santi, where they kind of got a little bit of a tussle, if you will, a tiff, if you will. So that was fun. But that also, after that happened, they started whooping ass. They won by like 30. So sometimes that's all it takes. So they both are top 8 in scoring, 3rd in defense, both top 2 defense from 2, 3 versus 27. There's your big mismatch right there. Oklahoma City shooting against Memphis 3-point defense. So we want OKC 3-point shooters. Let's see if we can find those. Let's go over here. Jaren Jackson under, Vince Williams under. Don't care. I'm looking for threes. SGA threes. There we go. He shoots a bunch. Well, he's only hit this in 3 out of 5. A little concerning. Anybody else shoot threes for OKC usually? We got a lot of Memphis players. Way too many Memphis players. Santi's the next one. My God. It's SGA again. Oh my God. Does he shoot? How many threes is he? Head to head. He hit 3 in the last 2 games against Memphis. 1 here. So if you take it, it might be a sweat. Let's see. Last 10. What's your volume looking like? That is not a very strong volume. He has exceeded 1.5 threes in 10 of his last 12 games with a 2.6 3-point per game average. Thank you, Insights. Thank you for that information. 25th best matchup. Could be the move. What else we got? Anything? Let's look at the rest of the props. Anything else look good? Anything stand out? Like, ooh, I want to take that. Yeah, that. Edie, no. Chet, no. Jaren, bunch of unders. I think we gotta exploit that. I think we have to because we know Memphis defense isn't the best right now. It's that versus that all day. He only needs 2. He just needs 2. I think he can get 2. So let's take SGA over 1.5 threes. Keep it simple. I don't know who else I'd even take for this one. So we'll take SGA. Other than that, I don't feel like Memphis is 10 points worse than OKC. I just don't. The defense is kind of Like everything else is pretty close, but that we know OKC could literally stomp you easily. They're 60-12 for a reason, and they're 44-28, and they have stretches where they just forget how to play defense. So I'm going to take SGA to hit a couple threes based on this number right here, and we're going to move on to that next one. All right, next up we got Houston and Utah, and my God, this Houston 13-point favorite on the road. I don't love road favorites this large. I just don't. Never have, never will. Just like the Pacers, Washington, I kind of left it alone. I was like, I'm not touching that because you never know what could happen on the road. So 228 is our total. Let's look at the depth chart. Houston first depth. Let's see what we got. Amon is day-to-day. What's wrong with Amon? Amon, questionable for Thursday. Steven Adams, questionable. Utah always plays games with their depth charts. Like you think, oh, Laurie's out. That's right. We're good, right? Laurie's out for conditioning. And then Jordan Clarkson won't play on Thursday. See? Yeah. Now watch. Also, Walker Kessler will pop up for like vacation or like dentist appointment. They'll pop up with some stupid thing, and that's what Utah does. And they'll do it literally while they're warming up. And then they'll change their mind. Like, oh, nope, he's back. He got back early. He's playing today. We don't know what's going on. You can't trust Utah's injury report. You just can't. So let's go to the props. See if we have anything good. We got some good numbers for unders. If you want to take an under, have fun. By all means. Amon looks great, but he's questionable. So we don't want to touch that because we don't know if he's playing or not. Jalen Green over. I'd say Jalen Green, man, could not. Man, he had to hit three threes. He shot like 15 of them, made one. So he had 32 points. He balled out, but he could not hit a three to save his damn life. 32-4. And then look at his threes. 1. And when I say he was bad, it was 1 for 7. Now he shoots a bunch, but he realized he wasn't shooting that well, so he stopped shooting. So, but still balled out his mind. I mean, that was pretty good. Pretty good. Hell, he balls out against Utah, doesn't he? He outside of this game where I guess he didn't play much minutes. Show me the minutes. Yeah, he only played 18 minutes this one. These two games, balled out. 49 PRA, 38. Okay, I'm gonna play. I was going to pass on this one, but hey, you want to give me Green 32.5 PRA? Go get it. Go get that. Go get it for me. I think you can do that easily. You're averaging 34 and a 32. You're playing Utah, who you have a history of cooking against when you play a full game. Yeah, that was literally February 22nd, last month. And that was a 9-point win for Utah. Utah won that game. So yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. You can't trust Houston's a double-digit road favorite, and they lost the last game at Utah. See? All right, we're going to take Jalen Green to get the PRA for us. Hopefully it's a close game, so we can get it. Let's move on to that last game. Just realized I didn't show the sheet. Didn't even talk about it. Just went straight to the props in this one. So, oops. Yeah, so you see the numbers 9-1, 1-9. They look, yeah, Utah doesn't look great. Offense, trash. Defense, not that bad over here in threes, but the rest of it's not good. Houston's playing great offense and defense for once. Houston's not really that good of a shooting team. They're just not the whole season. They've been kind of in the bottom half. So you get to see the sheet here. I already told you I'm taking Jalen Green. So, but I realized I was looking back there. I was like, oops, forgot to show this. So there you go. Now we can move on to that last game. Last game on the sheet, we got Portland and Sacramento. We got Kings by 6 at home with a 225.5 total. Looking over some depth chart, let's open them up. Portland, who's playing, who's not. Grant is always out. Kamada or Camera, however you want to say it. I'm going to say Kamada because it sounds fun. Day to day, let's see, injuries. Utumani is questionable. All right, Sacramento, what we got? Depth chart. Monk is out. Monk is questionable for Thursday. Good to know. Numbers 4-6, 2-8. And last time I took Portland, I took Denny to hit a couple threes. He did that for us. It was nice. We took advantage of a team with very bad 3-point defense. Let me just go ahead and just pop on over here and open that up because I know that's probably something I'm taking. They played Cleveland last time and he hit this. He hit 3 of them. So yeah, yep. We're going to be, they're not the best shooting team, but Denny's okay. We're going to take advantage of this absolutely terrible 3-point defense, which Sacramento tends to have. They're at 46.6 now. That is crazy. They're allowing almost 50% shooting from 3. Man, that is not NBA worthy. Defense terrible. Both teams can't score. I don't trust a team either way here, but I do trust a prop. And yeah, let me just show you what it is. That's his last 8 games or last 10 games. You see what he's done head to head against the Kings. He had 4-2 in his games. He has 0 here, but that was October, November, last month. So yeah, he just needs to make two. Yeah, pretty good. Anything else? We got Levine under. If you want to take 180, not bad. Klingon rebounds, assists over. You could. I'm taking Denny for threes. I'm gonna tell you, I am taking this. Sabonis not hit a three has been pretty good. Monk's hurt. Sabonis. So Levine, Klingon. It's the same ones over and over again. Tuamani to hit a couple threes against Sacramento could be a thing too if he plays, but he's a little banged up, we saw. So let's keep it simple. Simon's a thing too. I'm just going to take old Denny. We're going to take this for him to hit 2 threes like he's been doing. He gets a good bit of volume. Yeah, he gets the minutes. He gets everything we want. So let's take Denny to get 2 threes. Yeah, we got to spell his name right. AVD. That's all I got to type. The same thing as last time. Over 1.5 threes and call it right there. Let's go to the schedule. Look up schedule. Look up Friday. Now, Friday, we only have 2, 4, 6, 7 games on the slate. That's cool. I'll be back tomorrow and drop a like, subscribe if you haven't. If you want the place typed out or access to the spreadsheets so you can do your own research, you got to go to the HQ right there. Simple as that. So I appreciate you being here. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. Let me know if I overlooked an injury or something like that, because, you know, I ain't perfect. I make mistakes. So let me know what you're playing, and we'll see you tomorrow on Friday for some more NBA.